So today we are going to learn the difference between I versus me. Okay, so I is always used as a subject. That means I is used when you are doing the action in the sentence, when particular action is done by a person or some instruments or some animals or anything. So that particular person or the object is a subject who is doing the action. Okay, see the examples. I went to the store. I love reading. I will call you later. Here in all these sentences, the particular person or I means that particular person is doing the action, is going to the shore. I love reading. That person is interested in reading. I will call you later. Person is telling I will call you later. I will do the action later. Next one is me. Me is the object. Me is used when you are receiving the action. That is, you are getting this action. As a result, you are getting the action. Example, she called me. She called me. That one girl called me. Me is the receiver. They gave me a gift. They gave me a gift. A gift was given to me. Okay. Can you help me? Can you help me? That's a request. Can you help? Can you please like provide a help to me? That is it. Now the next situation is when talking about more than one person. Correct usage is John and I are going to the concert. Object, she gave John and me tickets. Here the correct usage is John and I. John and I means like what? More than, we are talking about more than one person, and I is used in the second position. John and I. Okay. Next one is object. She gave John and me tickets. That is I. The difference between I and me. I is used as a subject, and next one, me is used as object in the second sentence. She gave John and me tickets. She gave tickets to whom? John and me. There it is a object. Okay, usage of object is given here. So the mistakes to avoid are this is a wrong sentence. I'm going to read the wrong sentence first. Me and John are going. That is a wrong sentence. You have to use how you have to use John and I. That is the right sentence. John and I are going. Give it to John and I. That is wrong. You have to use object there. Give it to John and me. And the next one is myself and John are going. John and I are going. Always use the word person who is accompanying. That person's name should be written first, and then we have to include our name. You have to include it as I. Okay. Now there are some rules. Use I when you are doing the action. When we are doing some action, you have to use I. Use me when you're receiving the action. When you're receiving the action, when you are the object, use me. Put the other person first. John and I, John and me. Okay, this way you have to use. That is, if we are having a person with us accompanying in doing an action, you have to put that person's name first. Now the common mistakes are me and Lisa are going. That is wrong. Lisa and I, because we are having another person with us, so we can write Lisa and I. Next one is give it to John and I. Give it to John and me. That is give it to. This thing is given to. That is a resulting. We are the resulting factor. So John and me. So we have to use the object there. These are the usages of this particular I and me.